Hello, my name is Ash, a counselor in training. This is my Relatable study podcast for individuals who need help studying for their NCE, CPCE, and other related counseling exams. I'm going to go through many questions from multiple resources and make the answers relatable to both you and me. So get your listening ears on and let's get studying. A married couple seeks counseling to address the wife's recent infidelity. Which of the following evaluations would be useful for this couple? A. The MMPI, Minnesota Multiphasic Personality Inventory. B. The Family Environment Scale. C. Beck's Depression Inventory. D. The Dyadic Adjustment Scale. The answer is D. The Dyadic Adjustment Scale is one of the evaluations that would be useful for this couple because it is a self-report measure of the relationship adjustment. By measuring both partners' perceptions, the ratings are different, and ultimately the counselor can gain a clearer picture of where the problems are rooted. There are 32 items on this scale, and it takes only 5 to 10 minutes to take, so it can be done within session. I would recommend reviewing the dyadic adjustment scale to see what's on it and how it can be applied within the counseling setting when it comes to married couples or couples in general. What is the measurement error? The measurement error is the difference between an observed test score and the true test score. For example, if you were measuring the weight of 100 athletes, the scale could be a pound off, which is a systematic error, and it will result in all of the athletes' body weight calculations to be off in some capacity. This is a measurement error. A female group member is obviously not participating. A group member playing the blank is most likely to mention this and urge her to participate. A gatekeeper. B, the interrogator. C, the scapegoat. D, the storyteller. The answer is A. The female group member is obviously not participating. A group member playing the gatekeeper is most likely to mention this and urge her to participate, because the gatekeeper wants everybody to participate and acts like the leader of the group, when in reality they are not. The female group member who is not participating could be identified as the isolate, and they may want to be ignored by others. What is the purpose of the Fagan test of intelligence? The Fagan test of intelligence tries to gauge the information processing speed of an infant, and in order to predict the childhood IQ. This test of intelligence does this by introducing novel stimuli and observing the reaction time of a child. What Fagan used to help test this would be comparison tests and the ability to recognize, recall, and retain faces and visual information. I would recommend doing some research about the Fagan Intelligent Test because the research that is being pulled up is actually quite interesting, and I may have to go read this for myself. In order to make a panic disorder diagnosis, what should be confirmed? A, that symptoms have been present for 1 week. B, that a concurrent diagnosis of hypothyroidism exists. C, that the client fears having another panic attack. D, the presence of substance abuse. The answer is C. The client fears about having another panic attack, and with this, a psychologist or a counselor can diagnose an individual with a panic disorder diagnosis. Some other signs include sensing impending doom or danger, fear of loss of control or death, rapid pounding heart, trembling or shaking, so on and so forth. But the main concern to make a diagnosis is the fear of having another panic attack. That is all 5 questions for this episode. Thank you for listening. Keep calm and study on.